Okay. I think everything is working. It's been a while, so... Ugh. God, I kind of forgot what I was even doing in this game, other than, the one guy was dying. Holy shit. I know we entered the maze last time. With, yeah, what was his name? Vivian? God, I do not remember any of these characters' names. I remember one I called Dinky, but that's not his name. I think one was called Fubuki. Oh yeah, I'm always on the chain. Can't forget that. Hey, Crow! I have arrived. Yes, you did. Just in time. It's funny though, because it says 0 viewers.
Again with the falling. Why can't it ever be a gentle landing?
Woo! 18 months. Thank you, Crow.
Oh, Vivia.
Vivia.
This is called the Mystery Labyrinth.
Not Vivian. I was close.
So, this place is a physical manifestation of mysteries from the case?
You can tell? Oh, well, anyway, this actually isn't my forte. It's...
Due to the power of death. Her, right?
Yeah.
Huh?
So you really could see me this whole time.
He could?
It's due to my spiritual affinity. Ever since I was young, I've been able to see otherworldly things.
Wait, why are you excited?
My forte was gained through training that innate talent.
God, his posture is so terrible. Just gonna want to push him up a little bit. Like, come on, you can do it.
Though, I wasn't able to see her clearly like this before.
Because I'm playing this again. Yeah, it's... Dude, technically I should have finished this game back in, like, either December or the very beginning of January. Yes, it is first for you to be here in chat before anybody else.
I could tell you were talking to some haze following you around, but that was it.
I feel like this game is not as popular as the other stuff I play, so it is what it is, you know?
Until one day, I used my spectral projection at the agency and saw that death got clear as crystal. After that, I did some research. I discovered that the WDO Underground Book Vault held something called the Book of Death.
Ooh.
And also, that someone had taken it.
We did it. That was us. We just don't remember.
Did I take it? Before I lost my memories?
That's what I'm assuming anyway. Because he has like a memory of having the book in his hands, right?
I don't know. Since you're a rookie, I doubt you'd have access to the book vault.
I feel like everything is quite quiet. My phone is on max and it's soft. Yeah, this is the setting I have set it for, because if I make it any louder, it will actually drown me out. So...
Only a handful of people have WDO clearance for that.
But the music right now is kind of mellow. Like, once it goes on YouTube, it's going to be very easy to hear everything.
Just a handful?
Anyway, you've been using this ability to solve the other cases up till now, haven't you?
Yeah.
So does that mean, like, if he leaves the maze world, the labyrinth, will he remember at all because he can see Shinigami even before it?
So, this is also related to the mysterious deaths of all those culprits?
Yeah, felt that.
My guess is clearing a labyrinth, a materialization of a mystery, causes its true perpetrator to die.
I'm a bit softened as well. I don't know. It's just the way Twitch is. I don't know.
If that's the case, you've killed a lot of people with your own hands, Yuma.
Wait, you shouldn't be an Agile. You're subscribed. What the heck is going on? Twitch!
Well, I didn't really kill anyone. It's just what happens when...
Nope. I may be the one reaping their souls, but the blood is still on your hands.
Oh, thanks for that.
What? Hey!
No point in pretending to be a goody two-shoes. You're risking your life to solve these mysteries.
Yeah, but there was like the school. I didn't want them to die. You ate them. I said no.
I see. So you're determined to do this, huh?
What, 3 ads in a row? What the heck? And you are signed in, right? I mean, obviously you are, because you subscribed. Again. I understand Zach now. Yeah, dude, going on to, like, Twitch and watching somebody stream, ads are terrible. Holy shit.
Sorry, but I don't think I have that kind of conviction myself.
Oh, and there he goes. Taking a nap.
So, I think I'll take a nap here while you go and risk your life.
Hey, Crow, are you him? You got freedom now.
You can sleep if you want, but you won't be able to get out.
Is that so?
If you're not with Master when and if he solves the labyrinth, this place will collapse around you. Well, if you don't have any regrets in the real world, you're free to die here.
He's thinking about it.
Regrets? I don't have any of those, but there are still some things I've left unfinished. Especially after you exposed the mystery of this case.
What do you mean by that?
I'll be perfectly clear. I'm just going to tag along. I'll leave the heavy lifting to you.
I don't care what you do, just don't get in our way. Well, Master, let's do the usual.
Oh yeah, we gotta do the dance. I completely forgot.
Okay.
He's like, oh my god.
Master, are you ready to give your life for the truth?
He's so done.
I am.
I was like, let's just get this over with. By the way, I only have Blues and Shy with you right now. Booker didn't want to stay in the room because she was like really hyper. She's like, I want to run around in the hallway. I forgot all the controls. It's been too long.
Is that sword for cutting through mysteries? This place must be pretty dangerous.
God, he's on top of this.
Here you go, Master. Here's your solution key.
Thank you.
Is that key something like a clue for the case?
Yes.
Wow. Looks like you're ready to go.
Could you be more of a doubter? Whatever. I'm gonna ignore you.
I like him.
So let's go and unravel this mystery labyrinth. Let's hunt down this culprit who preys on the truth.
We have to walk? This is unbearable.
He hasn't even moved that much, and he's just like, oh my god.
Come on! You're bumming me out here.
I thought you were going to ignore him.
She's having a hard time doing so. Every single time my freaking controller vibrates, I'm like, what is going on?
Say, Vivia, do you remember anything about the case?
Oh, right.
You mean Dr. Huesca's murder? Or are you talking about when Chief Yakou was attacked?
That was his name.
Huh? You remember? Everyone else that came here lost their memories.
That's pretty rare. Must be because of his whole spiritual thing.
Yeah.
So the others lost their memories. That's why no one remembers this death god.
But he might be able to.
How rude of them. It's thanks to yours truly that those cases got solved.
That reminds me, I used my coalescence with Fubuki before Vivia. But Vivia is the only one who came into the mystery labyrinth.
I guess coalescence got overwritten. Maybe it only takes the most recent ability.
Drive safely.
I don't know either.
You don't know? But coalescence is your power, Shinigami.
Relax, will ya? Minor detail.
Don't know me.
You would have been better off with Fubuki. She would have been far more useful for this case.
Debatable.
It doesn't matter anyway. No one can use their forte here.
Oh. So now I really don't have to do anything. Thank goodness. What a relief.
I like his energy.
Jeez! You ever think your lack of motivation could be contagious?
Hey, relax.
Good. And I'm taking that as you saying that you will drive safely, even though I'm pretty sure you're saying the I will and shall to the no. But I will say what I want.
Ooh, there's that mystery!
I'm gonna switch to the peak screw so I can see what's going on.
I told you to stop surprising me like that.
I thought this labyrinth would only require your wits. But it looks like it's going to take more than that, Yuma.
Well, he doesn't have a whole lot of wits, so he doesn't have a choice.
Rude.
Huh? Why didn't a problem appear?
Yeah, it's usually words there.
Not only was there no problem, no choice appeared either. Master, maybe you don't even know which mystery to start with to solve this case.
I mean, there's a couple, I guess.
Yeah, there's so many unknowns. I'm honestly feeling lost right now.
Yeah, between the Doctor and Yakou, it's like, which one do we follow first?
Come on! You gotta know where to start with this stuff, or you won't be able to solve a single thing. Let's decide that for now. What's the first mystery of this case?
The first mystery is...
The Doctor? 'Cause that happened first, right?
the fact that Dr. Huesca was murdered in a completely locked room with no way in or out. The doctor was located deep in the critical lab, behind layers of security. And yet, he was found stabbed to death. We were the first to discover the body. At the time, we were controlling the robot, Amapel. Because of that, we were thought to be the culprits, but we obviously aren't. So how did the culprit get in and out of the doctor's lab?
Wasn't it through, like, the, transportation of the food?
That's what I don't know.
But the culprit is definitely the hitman, right?
I think so, but I'm not absolutely sure. Besides, even if the hitman did it, there's the question of who hired him. But there's no doubt the hitman stabbed Chief Yakou. That's the only thing I'm absolutely certain about.
Man. What the?
Peacekeepers?
Why are you here?
Kanai Ward's garbage. What are you doing here?
What are you doing here?
Yomi Hell Smile.
So the director of the Peacekeepers is here.
But how?
Yeah, but he's just part of the mystery labyrinth.
Okay. I was gonna say, like, not really here, though, right? Because if they are, how? But also, like, why was Shinigami so shocked? Now I'm concerned.
In other words, he's a monster created from the labyrinth, right?
But he doesn't look like they usually do.
Right.
You pieces of shit.
There we go. That's more like it.
You're disturbing the peace of Kanai Ward.
Why does he look like a persona?
This guy doesn't seem like an easy opponent.
Evil and dark, I can be your angel and your devil.
But we have no choice. For Chief Yakou.
Why
For
is it-
everyone.
Why is the freaking sword wiggly? I'm not okay with that.
You killed Dr. Huesca, didn't you? Turn yourselves in so I can torture you to death!
God, he's pleasant. Also, I don't remember the control, so I'm very concerned. What do I do? I remember there was like a dodging and jumping and attacking. Gotta remember the controls, holy shit.
You're the ones who killed Dr. Huesca!
How do I... Oh my god!
You disarmed the security system to the doctor's lab,
Wait.
and then murdered him inside!
Trying to remember! Ah! Be gone,
Until you
Felby.
actually entered the lab, the security system for the critical lab stayed active.
Okay.
It's impossible to bypass the system while it's active.
Oh, fuck. I did not mean to do that. It tricked me. We don't know. Yeah, I know that. I wasn't. I wasn't trying to actually do that. I'm sorry. Okay. How do I change?
You're the ones who killed Dr. Huesca.
Not that one.
You disarmed the security system to the doctor's lab.
Ah.
And then murdered him inside.
Fuck.
Until you actually entered the lab, the security system for the critical lab stayed active. It's impossible to bypass the system while it's active. In other words, no one can enter the doctor's lab. There couldn't be an intruder,
Oh, fuck. Tricky.
which makes you the culprit.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah, it would be pretty tough to get through the security system to enter the critical lab.
But
Well, the doctor died before we got inside, which means there had to be, have been an intruder. Anyway, let's take another look at the solution keys. Yeah, I wanna look at them.
You're the ones who killed Dr. Huesca.
How do I
You
look?
disarmed the security system to the doctor's lab.
Because there's a pause. Hold on. Let's see. View. Oh, there we go. It's Y. Let's resume. There we go. I need to pause so I can actually see what the fuck I'm doing here. Ah, you made it. That's good. Congratulations. I'm trying not to die. Okay, so toxic gas properties. The toxic gas is bacteria, so regular gas masks are ineffective against it. It takes about 30 minutes after exposure for the toxins to spread and get to be certain. So, wait, what's the topic? Let's see. Shoe print on bubble. Go ahead. The critical lab, either the shoe print on, or there was a shoe print on the head. Security logs. Reports show that the security system was disabled an hour ago. The last time it was disabled before was 90 days ago. The critical lab security system operates on a separate power system from the what is managed in the electrical room. Okay, so. Oh boy. Like, dude, there's so much going on that I'm just like, what am I even... what are the solution keys that I actually want to focus on for this situation? Because, I know the point is proving that we're not the ones who done it. Which would make me think security log. But then there's also proof of the... But, why is the... Okay, well, it's a little delayed, I think, because I'm looking at the, Nope, it just weirdly delayed. Whatever. So, yeah, so this is proof that somebody was there. This is proof that something had gone down, which we weren't there when it happened. And, I mean, we were there, actually. Because he was alive when we talked to him. Right? That was him we talked to. And the critical lab was separate. I don't think this is related. Unless he mentioned something about it. There has to be proof that someone other than you could have done it. So I would think it'd be this then, because there's footprint, right? That'd make sense. Because we didn't do that. Let's see, confirm.
And then murdered him inside. Worm! Until you actually entered the lab, the security system for the critical lab stayed active. It's impossible to bypass the system while it's active. In other words, no one can enter the doctor's lab. There couldn't be an intruder.
Wait, fuck. Ah.
Which makes you the culprit.
Yeah, I don't think that's the right one. Kind of wanted the other one. Rar. Okay, there's no other guys.
But
Yeah, but the blah blah blah. The Amapel we used is shoe. Yeah, it had an inexplicable shoe print on its head.
Yeah, that's right!
Will that prove the presence of an intruder? Yeah. I think I skipped
You're the
one
ones who
actually
killed
wanted-
Dr. Huesca.
Ah!
You disarmed the security system to the doctor's lab.
I did not.
And then murdered him inside.
Ah!
Until you actually entered the lab, the security system for the critical lab stayed active. It's impossible to bypass the system while it's active.
Oh fuck! I didn't mean to do that. Oh wait. Why? I clicked the wrong thing again. God damn it! I gotta do the A, not the X. Blah 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 blah. Let me skip.
You're the ones who killed Dr. Huesca. You disarmed the security system to the doctor's lab. And then murdered him inside. Until you actually entered the lab, the security system for the critical lab stayed active.
Did not do that.
It's impossible to bypass the system while it's active.
Nah, I'm not gonna bother.
In other words, no one can enter the doctor's lab. There couldn't be an intruder.
I want that one.
The truth.
There we go. I tripped on that one last time. Oh, stay hydrated. Okay. Thank you, Supersonic Fox.
when the body was first discovered, Amapel was about to enter the doctor's lab.
Yeah, that was the one I wanted, but I tripped on it by accident. Also, isn't fighting him near... Oh, here, mean that he did it? Fuck. I mean... Oh my god, actually. But, I mean, he could be the one who hired him. There's also that. It could be kind of like a red herring. I am doing pretty awesome. That's good.
But something bumped into it and knocked it over. In fact, there was a mark on Amapal's head, like someone kicked it.
You're not going to believe this, but...
That mark wasn't there when we borrowed it. It's proof that someone else was in the lab.
You call that evidence?
I'm actually trying to remember, like, out of all the cases that we've had, were they always the culprit? Or were they just, like, a person that was part of it? Because it's been so long, I don't remember. While hanging out with one of my friends on her stream earlier, a voice actor for Trails of the Sky remake showed up. Ooh! It's just a crow. Just like you said. That's really cool.
Is bullshit the only thing that comes out of that mouth?
He just chat with it. That's so cool. Yeah, I think like, a lot of voice actors tend to be really chill. He's pretty chatting with him. I'm guessing pretty cool or pretty nice. Oh shit, not again. Give me a second. I don't want to die.
Don't make me laugh.
Ah, there's so much going on!
Shit! There was an intruder?
Give me a little
That's
shit.
impossible!
Oh, okay, that was a little too low.
And in fact...
Too high.
You proved that yourself!
Oh wait, it's one of these.
Damn.
Okay, so many self-serving arguments.
Get him!
It's all made up. Use your power to deduce and repel the contradiction.
Don't make me laugh!
This one has a lot of things, though.
Shit! There was an intruder?
Fuck.
That's impossible! And in fact...
Uh-huh.
You proved that yourself!
How?
That claim doesn't hold up.
How did I prove that? Cool,
What
that's
do you
great.
mean? We proved there wasn't an intruder.
You still don't understand? Don't make me laugh!
Okay, now what? Oh my god.
If there...
Hold on. Let me see what I got here. Okay, so lab map. A floor plan of the lab. It was supposed to be a top secret file, but it was found hidden behind the house plan. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. An airlock documentation device. Oh my god. The device exits to prevent leakage from the toxic gas chamber. The lid is barred, but has a hinge to make it easy to open and close. By the way, the text for these like descriptions is very tiny. I'm just like zooming in, like, what the fuck does this say? I feel like I need glasses. Oh my god. Okay, panel chamber, decontamination device. Unlike the decontamination device in the airlock chamber, the cover of the one in the panel chamber cannot open or close. Vent in the critical lab. There's a tiny vent in the critical lab, but the cover is fixed in place and not large enough for a person to pass through. Okay, so it's primarily about the lab and the air. Considering all of them are kind of related to each other, I feel like this one might be the most important, but it could also be a red herring. Okay, in the Trails of the Sky remake, he's known as Alan Richard. The voice actor's name is George Peter. Nice. I need to play those games. I guess I'll just keep this one for now.
There was another intruder. Then where
what are
did
you...
they go?
Sir, don't do that.
By the time you arrived at the scene, there was no one else, right?
Fuck.
There's no place to hide in the critical lab. There's no way they got past you. Or are you saying they slipped away and you missed it?
Ow, I didn't mean to do that. Nope. I jumped the gun. Could they have really moved without being seen by you guys, Master? No. Well, maybe if it was hidden somewhere in the room.
Speaking of which...
That's what I'm thinking about the floor plan. Probably is the key. But where could they have hidden? Wait, didn't we find a spot during... Yeah. Actually, wait. Would it have been on the map, or would it have been somewhere specifically? Can we actually look at the map? Or is like that just too late now? It could have been used as an escape route, but I bet they could have used it to hide. Which is why I'm thinking it's the floor
If there
plan.
was another intruder,
That map.
then where did they go?
Where did they go?
By the time you arrived at the scene, there was no one else, right?
Not
There's no place to hide in the critical lab.
Wait,
There's no way they got past you.
pretty sure I needed that one. Did I click on
Or
that
are
one
you
already?
saying they slipped away and you missed it?
No, that's the one I clicked on.
That's obviously impossible.
Ah!
Isn't that funny?
Ha ha ha, very funny.
You just proved you committed the crime.
Yeah, I'm not. Ludicrous. Yeah, I
Right.
think I think the one I slammed myself into is the one I want. God damn it. Ah!
What does that mean?
Hidden from us. From now, let's just check the solution keys and blah 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 blah.
If there was another intruder,
Just gonna hide it.
then where did they go? By the time you arrived at the scene, there was no one else, right? There's no place to hide in the critical lab.
Nope, not that one. Okay.
Say,
Was it where we had it?
Speaking of which...
Fuck.
If there was...
So, wait, supposed to be a top secret floor, was hidden in the path. So, could there have been another spot that we're thinking of? A vent in the lab. The cover is fixed in place and cannot be, not large enough to enter. The cover of the air panel chamber cannot be open or closed. The lid is barred, so easy to wait. The device exists. The lid is barred, but has a hinge to make it easy to open and close. But I don't think that's really a place to hide. Does it seem like George Peter is anyone that we, Cloud, and I know? Aw, really? That's unfortunate. It can't be this one, though, right? It doesn't mention, like, it being able to fit a person. Am I just, like, clicking the wrong question? Fuck. Because, let's see... This is actually a little bit easier to read. Hello. Bar, 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 bar. I don't think anyone could fit in there, especially considering the toxic gas. So I assume it has to be this. Enlarge image. Yeah, it doesn't look like anybody could actually fit in that. Especially not that, because that can't be opened. And that can't be opened either. It is too tiny. Agile again? What the hell is going on? Holy shit. Why is it being so bad?
Was another intruder. Then where did they go? By the time you arrived at the scene, there was no one else, right? There's no place to hide in the critical lab. There's no way they got past you. Or are you saying they slipped away and you missed it?
No, not that either. They have really... Yeah, no, I already clicked on this one before, didn't I? Sorry, I'm so like deep in thought, like, what the fuck is the answer here?
If there was another intruder, then where did they go?
I want to know.
By the time you arrived at the scene, there was no one else, right?
Maybe that one.
There's no place to hide in the critical lab.
I clicked that.
There's no way they got past you. Or are you saying they slipped away and you missed it?
No, not that one.
That's obviously impossible.
Fuck.
Isn't that funny? You just proved you committed the crime.
Ah. No! Okay, what
Right.
the fuck? I don't know what the answer is. It's true we didn't see anyone on our way out of the lab after disabling the security.
What does that mean?
How could the culprit be hidden from us? For now, let's check the solution keys. You might have a useful clue.
If there was another intruder,
Okay, so maybe... I mean, we haven't done the lab map on the very last one. But... this is, like, the only one? Where they could have hidden?
then where did they go?
Fuck.
By the time you arrived at the scene, there was no one else, right? There's no place to hide in the critical lab.
Oh my god, that was it?
Mystery.
Son of a bitch. I mean, I guess the clue was that you can actually move it, but and it didn't say it wasn't
Here's a hiding spot.
too
It's
small.
inside the airlock's decontamination device.
Ah! I took it too literally with the others. Shit. Let me take a look, Cloud. Sorry. I figured it out. I'm smart.
The fence cover can be easily removed, and there's just enough space for someone to fit inside.
See, it didn't say that though. It just said that it could be moved. There was a hinge to move it. Oh my god.
If they hid inside the decontamination device, we wouldn't have seen them when we arrived at the scene.
So what? You've got it all wrong anyway. Everything is wrong. Your existence is all wrong. Have fun chasing that fake truth you found.
Shinigami jiggles as well as the sword. It wiggles. We solved one.
We managed to defeat him this time,
Well,
but it's not over yet.
okay, so we have two different pathways, but we still don't have the question.
He sure is persistent, huh?
Yeah.
Anyway, there's no doubt someone else was inside the doctor's lab. So let's unravel each mystery one at a time.
All right, we'll get it this time.
Here we go. Was there an intruder?
Why does it have to be so sudden?
Okay, now that we've wedged our way into this mystery, we just gotta head through the labyrinth and reach the truth!
I mean, clearly there was. You better not be tricking me, game.
Right here!
We're just now getting to the point. What a pain.
Hey, don't sigh, this is a good thing!
I feel like it has to be a no. No, don't say that.
Sorry.
Anyway, let's head inside.
There was an intruder for sure! We know someone bumped into Amapal.
You're so slow.
The culprit probably hit Amapel on their way out. After that, they must have intended to leave the lab. But they couldn't because we were in the front chamber. So they hid inside the decontamination device to avoid us.
Oh yeah, would the head executive be considered an intruder? Yeah, anyone who went into that room that wasn't the doctor guy was an intruder.
So, if you checked inside the decontamination device on the way to the scene,
I didn't.
you would have caught the culprit then and there.
Yeah, but it was an emergency and we had no idea they were in there.
Plus we would have been stabbed.
It's super lame to make up excuses, Master!
It's not an excuse, but it is true.
That line.
If I had thought about why Amapal was knocked over at that time, I would have realized the culprit was in there. We could have waited in ambush or searched for them. And if I'd caught the culprit then, Chief Yakou wouldn't have gotten stabbed.
Master, wallowing in regret is even lamer. If you have time for that, you have time to keep going.
I'm going.
Right.
I think it was that other doctor guy who let us borrow the Amipal. So in a sense, the head oh my god. I can't say the word right now. Excusative would most likely be considered an intruder. Yes. No, not intruder.
Really? Another fork in the path.
No, they would have been considered an intruder because they had to sneak in. The doctor didn't. I forgot his name. The doctor guy didn't like anybody in his space. How did the culprit enter the lab? The food!
Seems like we're finally at the central question.
Read the first part? Intruder with silent quotes. Is someone or something that enters a place without permission, a trespasser. I mean... But he is. Because that's his private lab. So no one else is allowed inside of it. So anyone else who goes in there would be bad.
This is the first step to solving how the culprit committed an impossible murder.
I leave the rest to you. I'm going to read a book or something.
Do you have a book?
You can bring your own stuff into the mystery labyrinth?
He's just special.
Okay. The head honcho basically owns the building and gave the man his lab. So in reality, he's walking into a place he can very well be. Yeah, but the exclusive guy was like asking to go into the place and the doctor said no. Deactivated security power, never entered in the first place, invited in by the doctor. I'm honestly not sure which one it is. Because, like, my thought process is that there was a mention of, the doctor gets food every, like, a certain amount of time. So they could have snuck in through that, but... He would have to have entered. So it can't be the middle one. Then again, oh, wait. Because, remember how it said, like, 90 days ago, the power had got shut off? So deactivating the security probably was the cause, right? Because being invited, the doctor wouldn't have allowed him in, right? I'm going with this. Hopefully I'm right. Crossing my fingers.
The culprit used the blackout to slip past security and into the lab.
What could
That
possibly
answer
go
is
wrong?
pretty simple. Almost too simple.
Yeah. That's the concerning part.
Huh? A trap?
Fuck.
Guess you were wrong, Yuma. Well, I already knew that before you entered.
Then why didn't you say anything? God damn it.
What? Why didn't you tell me?
Exactly. Oh my god, I am Yuma.
You wanted me to tell you?
Yeah?
You should have said so earlier.
I guess I should talk to him. Because he never asked. Ah!
People only grow by learning from past mistakes, which is why I purposely...
Uh-huh. What are those?
Master, we have to get out of here!
Vivian, you were Yuma, yes.
How do we get out?
Use logic to show how this route is the wrong one!
All right, I'll try.
Hey, I was fucked up. Okay. Let's see. Why is deactivating security cutting power not correct? Okay, security power supply and the security logs. Workers showed that the security system was disabled an hour ago. It has not been turned back on since. Human company blah 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 blah. The last time it was disabled before was 90 days ago. In other words, until Yuma and Company disabled it, the security system had been running without issue for the past 90 days. So I'm guessing that, even though I was like thinking like, oh well, it was 90 days ago, that person could have been hiding the entire time. But why would they hide that entire time, right? It's like too long. So... the long game. I mean, that's what I was thinking. Sniper logic. Wait, aren't snipers supposed to be like very fast?
It's no use. I won't make it in time.
It's no use. Bye. Fuck. Oh my god.
The doctor said the critical lab was on a separate grid, and the lab switchboard wasn't in the electrical room.
Oh wait, was I thinking deactivate it incorrectly? Like, they were talking about the power in general, right? Not the security footage. God damn it. Is that why I got this wrong?
The security wouldn't shut off, even if there was a blackout in the building.
But it was turned off 90 days ago. I don't understand this logic.
Well, I may have messed up, but at least we got a little closer to the truth.
Maybe, but if you hadn't messed up in the first place, you wouldn't have to come up with such a lame excuse.
Whatever.
I know. I'll
get it next time. Whatever, don't yell at me. So what was the correct answer? Oh, by cutting power. I should have read that better. Vivian, do you have anything to say?
Yuma.
Yuma. I think that while there was a blackout, it didn't happen to the lab because its own power source. Yes, correct. So I think because I was thinking cutting power, disabling the security footage system, 90 days ago, was not actually considered cutting the power. He purposely turned it off so that food could be transported into his place. So there's a difference there. I was just thinking it a little bit differently than how it was worded. That's my bad. I'll leave it to you to solve this one, Yuma. Okay, cool. Thanks for your help. So wait, can I actually read? I can't read. It's too... There we go. I needed to see the screen. Okay, it can't be never entered in the first place, right? Because he clearly was there, so I guess invited by the doctor? Also, very sad faces. Just like me.
Right here!
Who the fuck did he invite? Ooh,
The
this is
doctor
pretty.
invited the culprit in? But why?
Maybe it was his
Things are so
friend.
muddled now because we're assuming the culprit forced their way inside. If the culprit was invited to the lab, then he easily would have been able to enter.
So you think the doctor disabled the security? He wouldn't need it if he was expecting a guest.
Huh? His
But I
food
was-
is wrong too?
Fucking Christ! How could he not have been there? What? Oh my god, this game is driving me batty. I like how you're feeling better, but I'm dying. I'm sorry, Crow.
Again?
No need to worry, Yuma.
What?
I don't mind it at all if we can't find a way to move forward.
Vivian, please. Maybe he was never in the lab, but in the vent? Does it not... Wait. Can you crawl? I mean, we did watch JoJo's part 2, so we know that the vents do lead to an airway, so technically speaking, you could go through the vents. It'd be very, you know, claustrophobic, but I guess you could.
Sheesh. Even I'm losing motivation. You can take care of this on your own, can't you, Master?
Oh no, I got 2 of them now.
Don't let him influence you!
Okay. Why is inviting the doctor not correct? The floor plan. The floor plan. You're supposed to be top secret file, but it was found hidden behind a house plant. I work as show. The security system was disabled an hour ago. Even the company used the the last time it was disabled. It doesn't say exactly anything else about that. I'm assuming that.
It's no use, I
Nope.
won't make it in time!
Fuck. It is the log. I mean, I guess the log would be the correct one because it's you see who's actually been in and out, right? Yeah.
The log on the doctor's computer didn't show any signs of security getting shut down.
Damn it.
If that's the case, he certainly didn't cut security just to let someone in.
I mean, wasn't there a mention though that he was talking to somebody? But I guess that was just by computer. Wait a second. He can't even. He could talk to you, but he can't really hear you well. But he could read lips. So he could talk to somebody. He just hearing was really bad. Yeah, so I'm assuming the floor
No
plan.
excuses, Master. Do it again.
I'm going to. I'm assuming because they have the floor plan. You probably were right. They probably went through the vents.
You're tired, Yuma. Why don't you lie down for a bit?
Will we cuddle?
Resting here wouldn't help me at all.
Could he have opened the door and killed him outside of the lab? No, it happened inside. It was inside the lab because the doctor refused to leave. And whoever entered it needed the floor plans to get inside. So... That makes no sense, though, to say never entered in the first place. Unless... No, wait, that doesn't make any sense either. I was gonna say, but if the killer didn't enter in the first place, because then he had to kill him from outside. 90 days ago? Because like, the only thing that would make logical sense to that would be that the guy that we met wasn't actually the doctor, but his corpse. Or, well, I should say, we found his corpse later on. Unless... I don't know. Because, like, if the assassin is, like, a doppelganger kind of type of person, kind of similar to, like, Dinky guy, he can look like the doctor and be like, I'm still alive, and then pretend to be dead. But we have the, like, don't we still have, like, the robot? The robot allowed him to map out the area. I don't know. I'm just winging it now. I guess.
Right here.
Like, how many loops do I need to make for my brain to understand this?
Culprit never entered? But you said there's no doubt the culprit was in there.
Perhaps the intruder is not the culprit after all.
So you're saying that the doctor committed suicide? If the doctor committed suicide, then the culprit wasn't the intruder, but the doctor himself.
But if the doctor did it, there would be no intruder. The doctor was already in the lab.
Huh? What? This was the last route.
Fucking game! I've been japed.
This labyrinth is a tricky one. It's like one of those old detective novels.
Yes, isn't it great?
Perhaps you're the real culprit, Yuma.
Vivian, do not go down that path.
Really, Master?
Of course not. Focus. We need to get out of here.
Oh my god, unless I was right and there isn't an intruder? But why would the doctor do himself in? And if he did himself in, then who stabbed Yakou? Why was the doctor committed suicide? Not correct. Stab back wound. Or information on Dr. Huesca. So there were 3 stab wounds in his back. One of them still had a knife stuck in it. No other injuries. That appears to be the cause of death. Or Dr. Huesca was the kind of person who would take advantage of and sacrifice others for the sake of his research. So that doesn't sound like a guy who would commit suicide. Considering like he was willing to risk other people's lives. Like, yeah, fuck them. Since the cancellation of a big project 3 years ago by higher-ups, he had become a complete shut-in. He had hearing issues so severe he could be considered deaf, but he was able to read lips to communicate with others. This was why he refused to speak to Makoto, since he wears a mask. There are also rumors the Doctor was planning to flee Kanai Ward, an act seen as betrayal to Amaterasu Corporation. Perhaps someone in the company found out about the plot and sent in a hitman. Ignore me? What do you mean ignore you? I mean, like, technically speaking, both of these answers could be correct of why you wouldn't. I guess this one's a little bit too subjective, because, like, it's rumored that someone hired a hitman. Well, this one was like, yeah, he got stabbed 3 times. And the knife is right there. Unless I'm gonna be japed again. Okay, thank God. I'm trying to use the logic game.
That's right. The Doctor was stabbed 3 times in the back.
I did not remember that, but thank you for the refresher.
One stab would have indicated that he held the knife in place, then fell on it to kill himself.
Yeah. I remember that happening in a different game made these guys.
But he couldn't have made 3 wounds like that. There's no way it was a suicide.
It'd be way, way harder to do.
What's going on? Were all 3 routes wrong?
I wonder what it means.
The japery is real. I hate it. Like, could they all be correct and wrong at the same time?
Hey, there's another door!
What the fuck? When was there out there? The boy is up and he wants me out? What do you mean?
I get it! Since we proved that every possibility was wrong, a new one has appeared!
Interesting. The Mystery Labyrinth not only materializes the case, but also changes based on your investigation.
This labyrinth is driving me batty.
Right. Something felt off about those other routes. It's almost like we were forced to choose the wrong way.
Kid Kitty wants to leave the house, but he's still sick. Aw. Does he want cuddles?
But by eliminating each wrong answer one by one,
Oh.
you opened the path to the right answer.
Yeah, the first time Booze got, you know, his first episode, around 5 years old, I kind of made him more indoors instead of outdoors because I was concerned about his health. But after he turned 10, I was like, yeah, no, you're an indoor cat 100% now. No more outdoor time. He wants freedom!
You sound disappointed.
Who cares? Let's just see what's in the final route!
Here we come again!
They use spectral projection to enter and kill him?
I'm sorry?
Then, the culprit is...
Vivia!
I can't believe the culprit entered the labyrinth with us. That's never happened before. How dare you trick me!
I don't think it is him, though. Or a part of the Vivia clan. Oh, yeah, you're right. Doesn't his family have, like, the same traits, right? They did mention that with Fubuki, right? Or I'm misremembering. I don't know.
There is no escape! Once the mystery labyrinth is solved, the culprit will be judged!
It could be his cousin, sister, brother, uncle, father, mama, or grandpa.
Master, let's finish up this mystery labyrinth and boom kill this dude!
No, I like him. Leave him be.
Hold on!
Oh my god. Stop pulling me. I don't think Vivi would have done that because he likes Yakou. He wouldn't have stabbed him. Nope.
Huh? Another trap?
This fucking game.
That's why I said to wait. There's no way Vivi is the culprit.
Maybe the freaking Labyrinth is trying to trick us. Giving us all the wrong answers.
Then prove it and beat this thing.
That's a lot.
I won't be convinced until you do.
Okay. Here we go again. Entered and killed via spectral projection is wrong because ghost form traits. As heard from Vivia, the traits of ghost forms are as follows. You cannot touch anything while using spectral projection. You cannot take over someone else's body, nor can it be hurt. So yeah, I mean right there. Yeah, so it can't do shit. You can just observe. You're basically a spy that no one can see.
To begin with, nothing can be touched while in ghost form. He couldn't have held the murder weapon, the knife.
Yeah. Or maybe there is so much unknown about this case you have to find the truth in the lies. I mean, we're technically are doing that right now, aren't we?
So it's not possible that he stabbed the doctor. Now do you trust Vivia?
Master, I've said this 1,000 times, but a detective must suspect everything.
I mean, that is fair. But I'm also getting refreshers on this stuff because I don't remember any of this.
Besides, it's his fault for being so sketchy. The way he looks, how he talks, everything is super suspicious.
I mean, you're also super suspicious, but that's okay. I love you both.
Sorry. I do try to stay out of sight.
Anyway, let's go back.
I think I, like, found my favorite pair
If he's not
to
the
hang out
culprit,
with.
then we're back to square one.
Let's try going back to the fork in the path. Maybe something else changed.
New door! Yes, that's what I'm hoping for anyway. Kingdom Hearts! I mean, if this was Kingdom Hearts, this is a very ugly door.
Nothing's changed.
Fuck.
There aren't any new doors. What? There's nowhere to go? What was the point of eliminating all the other paths?
Go up.
Come on.
Maybe it's like Zelda and you have to whack these faces.
Don't start with that again. How about you help us for a change?
Do we have a hammer?
You better cooperate, unless you want to get chopped up by Master Solution Blade.
We're not doing that.
Hold on, Shinigami.
I don't want to get chopped up. I dislike pain. Immensely.
Me too.
But you know, the journey up to now wasn't a waste. We did eliminate many possibilities.
Yeah, see, girl, this is really you.
But that means nothing if we can't reach the truth.
Nothing.
Can the person who is the culprit change the labyrinth to a degree? I think so. I'm pretty sure they can, like, deceive you so they can protect themselves.
Why do you want the truth in the first place?
To find out who stabbed Yakou.
Huh?
It's easy to say you want the truth. But are you sure you can handle it?
I mean... it is a heavy load.
No matter how cruel that truth may be.
The sweat.
Can I handle it?
No charge, wink wink.
I'm still not sure if you're the kind of person who can.
You can't handle the truth.
I bet you're not sure either. And that's why you're still so hesitant.
It's because I'm tiny.
This mystery labyrinth also reflects your reluctance. Maybe that's why you can't reach the truth.
It's because I'm short.
What are you talking about?
Lift me up so I can reach.
I've said it before and I'll say it again. I won't hesitate to expose the truth.
So you still haven't realized it? Guess you're not quite there yet.
I mean, if he is reluctant, it might just because for the last time he ended up, you know, taking out a bunch of girls that most of them were not 100%. I mean, they weren't innocent, but at the same time, their hearts were technically in the right place, but still, they did a bad thing, so...
Well, that's fine for now. But eventually, you'll be forced to make a choice. When that happens, you have to prove your conviction and expose the truth, like you said.
Enough nonsense. Let's find some clues.
His arms are open. I could just go in there and get a hug.
As an apology for the distraction, let me tell you something.
What?
This labyrinth appears to change shape by reflecting our investigation.
Haha.
So, instead of following the revealed path, isn't it possible to carve your own path?
Maybe. This means that the truth is something we are most likely not going to like. Yeah. I don't know what, though.
Carve my own path?
Carve your own destiny.
That's right, Shinigami! We can create new routes with our own deductions.
For a second there, I was like, wait, why is he talking to Shinigami about this? It was Vivi who said it.
Maybe we can do it here.
Sometimes, just a slight change in perspective is enough to completely change how you see.
So if I change my
Sorry.
perspective here, I might see something new. I see. I was so focused on how to overcome the security system. But that's not right. I need to change my perspective and think about who could have overcome it.
Yes.
Don't box yourself in with your own assumptions.
Okay, I'll give it a shot.
I hate when the anemic vampire tells us what to do. But if Master wants to,
Anemic vampire, holy shit.
then fine. I'll lend you my power. Lay it all out, Master.
Hey, Zach. Oh no, not this. Ah. Okay, what are we doing? I'm bad at Hangman. Okay,
Are
so
you ready to play the Shinigami
who
puzzle?
is capable of overcoming the security system? How do I... A robot is immune to poison no matter what. How toxic, right? Wait, how do I...
That's wrong.
Ah! What is the thing called?
Go, go, go.
It was...
Nice.
POW.
Keep that up.
Where's the L? I forgot actually how to spell this thing, so... I got it! That was favorite, Isaac. The big boss. Yeah, the robot. The minigame is so fucking weird. A smashable barrel. How you doing, Zach? I'm playing weird game.
A new route appeared.
It's a staircase. White Crow not in VC? Wait, chat? Well, primarily because I had been playing this game on my own way back when. And way back when, I mean back in 2000, 24. And yeah. Also, when I play this game, I usually play it when he's still at work.
This is all thanks to me.
Perhaps I said too much. Well,
I wish you'd express yourself a little better. How can we tell if you're happy or sad?
I hate when I like press the trigger button too soon when the characters are still talking. Sometimes Cloud needs to stream something by herself. Yeah. Also, I feel like if Crow was with me in this, he might be talking over the characters a lot, and we have a harder time reading what they're saying or listening to what they're saying. You do not annoy the hell out of me. Shut up.
I've never been happy or sad in my entire life.
No, you don't.
I wanna die someday.
Vivia, please stop.
This guy's hopeless!
Anyway, let's explore this new route.
I like you, Vivia. Don't do that. Crow. Why did you say you're hopeless like that? I mean... She has this weird thing against Vivia. I don't know what's going on.
When you think about who could get past security, the only option we know of is Amapal.
True, and that's how we were able to get through security ourselves.
But it's
Very
just a
awkward.
toy robot, right? How is it related to the case?
The guy.
I don't know yet, but since Amapal can get through security, it must be important.
Can you fit a person in Amapal? The thing is pretty big, right? Q baby? The Tesseract.
It's sealed off here, too.
Yeah, well, it doesn't work very well because the doors slide open. You can just go under that. I have a level 5 game I could recommend you, Cloud. Ooh, what is it?
Hey, there's an intercom. Maybe someone will respond if you use it.
Okay, slap it. LBX? Why does it sound familiar?
No way.
Is it like the robot one you were talking about, Crow? I'm not sure if you remember that one, Cloud. Eh.
Huh? Doctor?
Doctor.
Huh? Wait. What the... Wait. Who are you? Help! Somebody come help me!
Isn't this the footage of when the doctor was attacked?
LBX Little Battlers Experience. Oh, okay. You both said it at the same time. Yes, it's the one that looks like little Gundams, right? I know nothing about it.
Yeah, you're right.
Ew, why does that middle one look so gross?
The mystery materialized. It must be related to what the doctor just said.
It's a weird looking hand. But it got you into Gunpla? Oh, Gunpla? Gunpla? Gunplay? I'm into Transformers of Starscream. Who are you?
So the question is, who did the doctor say, "Who are you?" to?
Where did that couch come from? Excuse me? I love how he just sits in that while everything else is just going to shit. Gundam model kits. Oh, okay. You love it, Cloud. He manipulated the Labyrinth. I feel like he can, yeah. He just isn't doing it. He's a sneaky son of a gun. He's like a cat. That's what he wants. Maybe that's why I like him. And Shinigami is basically like a... Would you say she's more like a dog or a cat? So I should say, the only technical model kit I've ever messed with was for Proto Man, also known as Blues Brickman Light. And it took me 3 hours to build that thing. And I still have it to this day. It's not the most, like, nice one. It's not a good model, but it was nice as a starter. She does what she wants. She does, and chaos. Yeah, she's just like the really friendly kind. Well, he's more like I'm more in the background. It's hard with without New Game Plus. Ooh.
Well, I'll leave it to you.
I don't get how you can keep reading at a time like this.
Well, I mean, I would. Okay, so... And yeah, it was no one, totally. And it couldn't be Amipal, because he knew that we were controlling it, right? So it would have to be the culprit. Unless, did he not know we had... No, because didn't we talk about it? Oh my god, it's been so long. I don't remember what we were talking about last time with the guy. Because Amapal was the one who entered the room. Got through the labyrinth. And there was also a footprint on Amapal, so maybe the doctor was the one who kicked it? We didn't see him kick it. Got knocked over when we had the doctor in sight. Fuck. I want to say culprit. It has different weapons like swords, guns, rifles, clubs, weapon arms, and spears and shields. Ooh. I like swords and spears. Those are cool. Why am I so hungry? Well, you did just come home from work, right? Did you have dinner yet?
I can certainly understand why you'd want to choose that. But wasn't security active at that point?
Yeah, but why would he say that to the fucking robot? Taco soup!
I considered all the various possibilities, but I couldn't figure out a way to get past the security. If I'm right, then there is no basis to infer that someone had entered the doctor's lab at this point. Which means you can't say the doctor was directing those words to the culprit.
Then it had to be the Amapal.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Are you like saving me the time of going all the way back again?
At this point in time, you still hadn't borrowed Amapal, yes? Then Amapal itself has an alibi.
Thank you for reminding me of that, but also, then who the fuck was he saying that to? No one. I am, oh my god, this game. I love a good scythe weapon. Oh yeah, then you'd be like Shenanigans from, yeah, not like this game, but Gundam Wing. It's a 2 cheese sandwich and 2 string cheese. Check behind me.
However weird it may be to talk about a robot having an alibi.
I mean, have you watched Transformers?
And normally, I don't believe anyone would shout out, "Who are you?" to a robot.
That is true.
Right.
That's why it wasn't really my first option. Is Zim. Well, it can't be no one. I don't see nothing behind me. Could you just tell me?
Oh?
Okay, sure. Thanks for that. I'll just sit down on this couch and just have a good time, I guess. Hit it back in a bit, like, wait a second. Don't be the answer!
The trap didn't activate. Does that mean we found the right answer?
But how? Why would you say that to no one? Unless I was right and the doctor is a fake. But that wouldn't make any sense.
Huh? So the right answer is no one? Why would the doctor say, "Who are you?" if no one was there?
Well, wouldn't it be 90 days ago? Not 30 days ago, Crow?
The security was still active at the time, so no one could enter the doctor's lab, right?
Oh, yeah, no problem. Like 30, 90, it's about the same, right? It's in by threes.
And that was before I borrowed Amapel.
I mean, it could have been a recording. But then it still would have been somebody he was talking to. Yeah, and then he would also be pretty decompressed. Unless, the storage unit for his food can keep his body, you know, fresh. The most iconic armors from LBX are Achilles, Kanochi, Destroyer, Hunter Emperor, MK2, Odin, fucking Odin, Pandora, Fenrir, Fenrir! Sorry, I love freaking Norse. Especially Loki-based ones. Proto-Xenon and Xenon. I want from Fenrir.
So the only explanation is that no one was there.
But would the proper response of no one was there be proper to the whole, you know, him saying that to nobody? Fenrir brings a tear to my eye and a loss of an arm. What was the doctor's motive? Do you think he like faked his own death so he can like sneak out? Because he did want to leave, right? But we had like all those what if the body that we found was actually not even a body? What if it was a fake? Like a doll? Maybe? Oh, and Harlequin, Nightmare, and Destroyer Z.
Why would he say that if no one was there?
A question. What game is that on? Or what console is that game on, I should say? You miss Harley? From Chrono Cross?
I think if we go there,
3DS?
we'll find the answer.
I had to download it then.
What? That route's obviously just a side road. Who cares what the old geezer was thinking anyway?
But it looks like this is the only way we can go. Besides, I am curious about what was going through his mind.
Me too.
It could be an important factor in solving the mystery behind this case.
Still, being forced to take a side route is too much trouble. Makes me wish I was dead.
Can I just hold your hand and like lead you forward? Jesus Christ, dude. You need to stop. And this does kind of look like a vent, does it not?
So, Master, do you have an idea about what the geezer was thinking?
Why is my cape flying while I'm crawling? They made a comic about Harlequin in March, and it was gross. Oh, that's unfortunate. Shaw.
Not yet, but I think it has to do with why he said, "Who are you?" I think the doctor was putting on an act.
Could I be right?
An act? Really?
The doctor put on an act for a reason, but I have no idea why.
To pretend to be dead so he can get away.
We have to figure that out by going down this doctor's motive route.
That's my guess anyway. But with everything on lockdown, how would he get out? Oh boy.
He's here too?
Of course he is. It was about farts and who the hell approved it. Oh. That is definitely gross.
You rats keep scurrying around. Do you really think you'll discover Dr. Huesca's motive this way?
Wait. Oh. I was like, who the fuck is Yomi? And then I just remembered, oh yeah, that's the guy's name. It's too close to Yuma. God damn it. And it was Scratch and Sniff. Oh no, it was like Earthbound. The guide was also Scratch and Sniff.
Good luck with that, morons! He had no motive at all!
You don't know shit.
Well, you said there's nothing here. Let's head back.
Vivian, please stop.
We can't do that!
Gotta fight him. And his wiggly sword.
If he's trying to block our path, then this route must be important.
Mm-hmm.
Fine.
These two really are cats, aren't they?
I'm only here because you maggots piss me off.
Ooh.
So, I'm gonna end you here and now!
Dude, okay, question. If this design was in a Persona game, which Persona game do you think it would be in? 1 through 5. Because those are the only ones that are out so far. Well, yeah, Metaphor would totally fit. I haven't even played the game, and from what little I have seen of it, it would 100% fit. But I'm talking about Persona, man. So you haven't played all of them, have you? Ah, shit. Photo!
This was all part of the doctor's plan? He didn't have a plan at all!
You don't know oh, shit.
That exchange on the intercom wasn't an act! There was no reason to put on a show. The doctor misunderstood.
Ah, I jumped too early.
You probably don't know this.
Oh,
Wesker put his soul into his work.
Stop it!
The research was going well.
Oh my god.
The doctor was loyal to Amaterasu.
You wanted to leave.
There's no way he'd betray us.
About that. Okay, so when you think about it, Dr. Huesca had no reason to pretend. But he had to be pretending. That's the only way this makes any sense. So why would he do that? To get out? I'm sure he had a good reason. I just need to find the evidence. Let me hold on. Alright, and stay hydrated. Like I needed a moment to pause. Okay. I only know 2 really. Aw. I want to slap the person who gave the okay to do that comic, and who wrote it, and who okayed the Scratch and Sniff part. Yeah. Transform! Uh-oh. I don't remember the buttons. Which one do you want? Do you want the chibi one, or do you want this one? I got multiple. Which one was the yokai? I don't remember. I don't want to bother finding it right now. Okay, so we need to figure out why he would betray, right? So the doctor's notes, a notebook found on the doctor's desk, not neck, has diagrams of the person being splashed with sulfur. Okay, no, we don't. That's not. A photo of a young man and woman. Okay. The email records of Dr. Huesca and Anonymous. There was regular communication between them until just recently. According to the records, Dr. Huesca was planning to escape from Kunai Ward. So right there. It's right there. But before that, right after the blackout, a researcher witnessed a dark silhouette pass through her shadow. The researcher claims it must have been the hitman. So I would think it's this one because the email kind of proves, you know, this is why he wanted to leave. Is the lady in the... Is that the lady in the photo? What do you mean? What lady? It is a lady in the photo. I want the Power Rangers a samurai monster called Negatron, power of attacking people with insults. Eyewitness? Oh, no. This one is very pale with purple hair. This one is... She looks darker skinned? I can't tell if her hair is... Can I look? Yeah, it looks more blue. It's either blue or black. Yeah, it was like really close in color for a second. Like, is it? I was like, ooh, no, that's blue. Blue's is sleeping right over here next to me. Okay, so I'm assuming it's this one. We got
this was all part of the doctor's plan.
Hello.
He didn't have a plan at all. That exchange on the intercom wasn't an act.
Okay, I don't think it's that one.
There was no reason to put on a show.
Ow.
The doctor misunderstood.
Not that. Nope, never mind. So tricky with
You probably don't know this. Huesca put his soul into his work. The research was going well.
Uh-huh.
The doctor was loyal to Amaterasu.
There we go. That's the one I wanted.
No, the doctor was planning on betraying Amaterasu Corporation. He was trying to escape Kanai Ward.
Yes. Also, when Negatron uses his power, it will send you flying.
He said so in the messages he wrote.
I have it in documentation emails.
You little...
He's a coward. He left. Oh, also, I do remember the very first case.
Yomi's rebuttal. What was that?
Yeah. So in the very first case that we did, it was with the peace officer guy who was, you know, playing this role that Yomi is doing right now. But the actual criminal was the cat-eared guy who speaks to animals, because he's the one who killed everybody. So, yeah. That doesn't mean Yomi is actually the culprit in this case. He's just trying to deflect the actual responsibility. But if he's actually trying to protect the doctor, I don't think that's correct. I think he's trying to mislead us, but not to protect the doctor, because clearly he would be betraying him, so he wouldn't want that to be the case, right? Zubo Shimeshi is his Japanese name in Samurai Sentai Kingura? I'm gonna butcher that so bad. The only one I didn't officially watch, the first one. The very first Crow.
What was he trying to deny? Why was he covering up the doctor's motives?
I also can't remember who the other ones were, so I'm like, that's the only one I can think of right now.
It seems that this case involves the inner workings of Amaterasu.
Yeah.
Right. The doctor was going to betray Amaterasu, and whoever he was emailing knew that. So the doctor locked himself in the lab to protect himself from that person.
Unless Yomi wanted him out. Did we know what his actual experiments were about?
Perhaps the doctor's act had something to do with that.
Yeah. Oh my god! I've been trapped.
It's the security gate. Everything's locked up.
Great. Zuboshi Meshi attacks people. Oh, attacks people's insecurities, by the way. Okay. How did the doctor plan to escape?
Which means this is a complex problem. We have to choose the right door and insert the correct solution key.
This is way more hassle than before. Guess I'll leave it to you, Yuma.
You always do.
As always.
Exactly. Okay. I cannot actually. The screen that I'm looking at to see chat is very small. I cannot actually read these words. He believes in me. Yes, he do. I'd use that power against carrots. Good. Let's see. Terrorist bombing, blackout, snapping. Oh, swapping places. Swapping places. Yeah, how did the doctor plan to escape? Wouldn't it be swapping places? That's what I'm thinking. Right? Let's see. Airlock, blah blah blah. Stab wounds in back, doctor's notes. Food storage. There's canned food and bottles of water inside the lab, however, not much of either remains. A note found in the doctor's desk. On the doctor's desk. It has diagrams of a person being splashed with sulfuric acid. Wait. Would he have done that to himself so that he's, like, not recognizable? Doing this would cause clothes and skin to melt, rendering the victim unrecognizable. Wait. Oh. That's brilliant. Terrible, but brilliant.
The door actually opened. I knew I could let Yuma handle it.
Thank you. I'm glad you're proud of me.
Are you sure you aren't a phantom?
But only entitled Karens, not the nice Karens that got a bad rep because of the name. Yeah, dude, that's so unfortunate because I think Karen is a nice name. Unlike Ashley. No. Actually, I know a couple good Ashleys, but...
So the doctor tried to swap places with someone else to escape from Amaterasu.
I will say, I met a lot of Ashleys that were like the typical, like, what would be today Karens. So it's like, oh my god. So I don't know why the Karen name is the one that got the bad rap. I've been misspelling words left and right, Cloud. Oh, today. Oof. I've been reading it incorrectly. Sulfuric acid would make somebody's face unrecognizable. Yeah.
The notes he left behind in the lab hinted at his plan.
You mean the diagram with the sulfuric acid being poured on someone?
Yeah. Zuboshi Meshi said to Shiken Blue, you have daddy issues, and he also said, you have mommy issues too.
Yeah, he was going to swap places with a corpse, then melt it with acid.
I have arachnophobia, but I think spiders are neat.
He wanted to disfigure it beyond recognition. That's how he planned to fake his own death.
At the very least, it'd buy him enough time to escape Kanai Ward. Or so he thought.
Wow! Melting a corpse with sulfuric acid? Yay! So cool and grotesque!
Yeah.
So who was the substitute supposed to be?
Maybe the hitman. The doctor was under surveillance by Amaterasu, but he was still looking for a chance to escape. When he learned a hitman was after him, he figured his chance had arrived.
On the nose. But wait. If we go by that logic, wouldn't then he would be saying that to somebody?
The doctor was hoping to use the security system to kill the hitman and use the body as a decoy.
Now that I think about it, the doctor did seem to be waiting for the hitman to arrive.
The hitman hasn't arrived yet. When will he show up?
I don't know.
Don't tell me this so-called first-rate hitman was captured by peacekeepers.
But the hitman never did show up. That's why the doctor had a sudden change of plans.
And that was the act he put on by asking you, who are you?
Perhaps that was a trap to lure you in, Yuma.
He was trying to lure Master?
He considered taking advantage of the detectives, since the hitman never showed up. So if he called for help, he would charge into the lab, not knowing anything about the security system, and thereby acquire the corpse he needed as his decoy.
But the corpse was already there when we got there.
That seems overly complicated. Like those guys who overthink asking girls out?
I'm sorry, what?
Well, he couldn't have used another researcher. Someone would have noticed their absence. He needed visitors. People from outside to pull it off.
Got me thinking here now. What am I missing?
So if I didn't know about the security and had rushed into the lab...
You'd be a super sexy skeleton right now.
What? Thank you, I guess.
Aw, so close.
You want that?
But the doctor's plan failed, and he actually got boom killed by the hitman.
He'd be boom.
I get what he was trying to do, but what about the impossible murder?
Assuming the attack on the doctor was just an act when we saw him through the intercom, we at least know for sure the real attack hadn't happened yet.
In other words, the culprit entered the lab after that exchange. So the problem is, when did they actually enter?
Oh, well, I mean, it would have to be afterwards, right? If that's the case. What?
Where are we?
Why are we freaking paper figures?
This place is a real mystery. Then again, I suppose that checks out.
Huh? Shinigami?
Yeah! Master! This looks like an important turning point!
They really are on sticks. Oh my god, what if our master was the one who entered, and the guy dying on the floor right now is the doctor? Wait, what? Who? Wait. So you're talking about Yakou, right? So Yakou would actually be the doctor, but how would he know to disguise himself as Yakou? And someone did stab him and walked away. We saw them walk away. I do remember that. And he did talk to us as he was dying. And I don't think the doctor would have known to imitate that. I don't know.
So, is that your final answer?
What?
I haven't said anything yet!
I haven't said anything. What? What if he was stabbed because the guy knew he was the doctor? But then where's Yakou? The culprit entered the lab before Pal.
Master, you need to narrow down the timing for when the culprit got inside. Now then, here's our fateful fork in the road. It's life or death!
In the lab? Well, Yakou never went in the lab.
We are at the crossroads of mystery and solution. This earth-shattering choice may be your last.
We don't fully know that. Shit.
Now, Master, which one will you choose?
The elephant! I love Zubo-Shimeshi powers. Only Shinken Yellow has immunity to it because she's been through worse even... Oh, wait. He even tried insulting her via saying, "You're just a replacement of your older sister." But it didn't work because she thought of herself as so lowly it was true, and Zubo-Shimeshi tried calling her an idiot, klutz, and fool, but they didn't work. So basically she's Usopp against Persona. Or Perona. God. Why is Perona so close to Persona? That's great. Oh no, I'm a stick figure. Okay, wait, what was the culprit entered the lab before I'm a pal. Yay or nay? What do you guys think? Perona does have Persona as a little ghost around her. You're not wrong. You say no? Because like there's still the chance that they came through the vent, right? Yeah. Fuck. Okay, well, the ghosts also make you depressed. Yeah. Except for her. They make her big and float. Let's give it the shot. Ow! You were wrong.
When I directed Amapel to go into the doctor's lab, he already had a knife stuck in him.
Wait. Who had a knife in him? Oh yeah, didn't we see the doctor laying down? Yeah. Through Amipal's eyes. So it would have been before. Oh my god. I probably should have watched the video before I played this, but like, I didn't have the time.
Which means he was murdered before Amapel entered the doctor's lab.
Yeah.
Your answer
is correct.
is correct!
Thank you. I got confetti.
Congratulations, Master! Would you like to double down?
On what?
What are you talking about? Anyway, let's keep going.
Luffy almost gave up the One Piece because of Kabuto Beetle. Oh yeah, didn't he say he wanted to be reborn as a Kabuto Beetle? Did he also say another type of bug? I don't remember though. It's been a long time since I watched that arc.
Little by little, we're narrowing down when the culprit entered.
I like that arc a lot though.
Yeah, but we still don't know how yet.
It's fun.
It had to be between when we spoke to the doctor over the intercom and when Amapel entered his lab. During that time, the culprit entered the doctor's lab and murdered him.
So the most likely time would be when you went to borrow Amapel, Master. The culprit had to have entered the lab then.
But Fubuki waited at the front chamber while Desuhiko and I went to borrow Amapel. She said no one entered or left the lab.
Why did my message fail to send? Oh. What's going on, Crow? I love Luffy and I want to eat his devil fruit too. Commit cartoon shenanigans. I mean, understandable. I said she wanted you to double down on her teeth. Oh. Naughty, naughty.
Huh? we're back on the original path.
Shinigami would have a D in her name if she was in the One Piece universe.
Maybe you're supposed to try opening that door now.
Oh yeah. I did forget about the store. I want to be a warrior of freedom. Don't we all?
I'm sure that from here on out, it's not just about when, but also how the culprit got in.
Shinigami D death. Well actually, wouldn't it be Shinigami D ETH? If we're going like Gold D Roger.
Yuma, there's no need to push yourself if things get too hard.
Go to Usopp.
No, I can do it. I'm going to solve it.
Gonna slap my hands on this computer. Here we go again. Where was the culprit before the crime? The floor plan!
This is a map of the critical lab.
Yeah, so we start at the very end on the left. What devil fruit would you eat, Cloud and Crow? Oh my god. I actually have thought about this before, and there was one specific fruit I remember picking out, but I don't remember now because I haven't thought about it in a while. I know, fun fact, so there's a lot of devil fruits I would not eat, including the flame fruit and the ice one, because one, I work with a lot of like computers and or paper and stuff like that, and I would be very afraid of accidentally like setting on fire or icing it and destroying it, you know, with water, basically. So those two would be out 100%. That also includes oven. Or the Jackie fruit. Yeah, no. That was terrible. Oh my god. Yeah, I mean, like, the probably the most useless one, but the most funniest one would be Lulu's from Water 7, because he just like has a hair that he can make appear on anybody else's body, including his own. Just fuck with people. But I would not want that one actually. There's a lot. Oh, actually, I know which one I would want. The Bon Clay. No, I was between like Bon Clay and Yvonne, because you can change your gender at any time. That would be so cool. But the copy, the clone fruit, you had to be somebody else. While Yvonne's, you could still be yourself, but just male or female, and you can also help other people do the same thing. I think that's really cool. Either the Mochi Mochi no Mi or the Goro Goro no Mi. Which one's the Goro Goro? I'd want either Kaido or Luffy's Devil Fruit. It says Zack. And else. Oh, the electric one? Yeah, that's another one I probably wouldn't want just because I would fry my computers by accident. Don't want that. But yeah, so those are the two I would definitely like. Though I will also say, while I don't really want the fruit, it would technically be also cool to have that one where like you can turn anything into food, but also be a good cook about it. So like all you do is like just get the ingredients and make amazing things. Put your soul into it, you know? And my stuff would be rubberized. I mean, that would be a good idea. What two devil fruits would you want to eat if possible? I mean, I technically said the two I would. So I really like the Mochi Mochi no Mi, because I could potentially make mochi to eat. Exactly. Like, the food ones are so inventive just because of that.
So we have to determine where the culprit was before the murder.
Like, imagine like how many people you could help by having that food one. Because then you just like make the entire area turn into food. Like, there you go, you got food, enjoy, and just walk away. I want to eat the human fruit. Mythical mode, Nika and the sand fruit. Oh my god, there is one. Actually, okay. It's funny that I say this, but there is one mystical devil fruit I would 100% eat. And I forget what it's called, but it's the Phoenix one that Marco has. Because technically speaking, the flame doesn't always burn. It actually heals. And I really like that.
We'll have to solve them one at a time. Let's start with this mystery.
If we know where the culprit was before they got in, this route will be clear too.
Wait, yeah, but the Zoan fruits could take you over? Oh, like if you master them, you become like those weird looking things in Impel Down. Murdered fruit, mythical mode, Phoenix model. That mode. Yeah, I would totally get that one, honestly. It's so cool. I want to heal people.
Do you know where, Yuma?
Dude, imagine if I had both, like, the model Phoenix with Ivankov's ability. So I could, like, heal and change people. I'd just be a menace. If they take over, you'd be like the Impel Down people. Oh, yeah. Well, animals. Yeah, they were weird. Look at Luffy and Lucci. Ah. I wasn't really paying attention to what was going on. Oh, shit. Okay, select the spot. Wasn't there, like, food missing? Was this the food area? Oh, wait. So there's, like, questions here. Question? Ah! Don't get mad at me! Stop!
As long as the security was still live, no one could enter the doctor's room, don't you think?
That's correct.
Yes.
Okay. So it can't be here. Mistake. I'm trying to figure it out. Don't blame me. Is it impossible to go further because of the past gas? Yeah. I mean, I know that, but I'm trying to figure this out, man. Like, where else? This is like the very beginning. So this is where the poison was. No. Is this actually gas sprayed? Well, wait, is it also there? Is that possible to hide here? Is the gas also here? Oh my god.
At least one detective was always in the front chamber, yes? So the culprit couldn't have been there.
True.
Right.
Like, the only other place would be here then, yeah?
Here.
But, okay.
The culprit must have been here.
It's funny, I skipped that one over. Like, maybe it's over here instead. I don't fucking know. Let's see, I don't think those devil fruits were awakened like Luffy and Lucci's fruits. I thought they were awakened. And they didn't have the sash. I think the gas in the long room. I mean, you were correct. Yeah. I want the Kryptonian wife. Well, I want a Kryptonian wife. No, Agile! Crow, tell me you're not an Agile too. Nope, okay, good.
Yay! It opened!
Maybe because you were on your phone, it was like doing a weird glitchy thing?
After the exchange on the intercom, given there was always a detective at the front chamber.
Since I swapped to computer, I never got ads. Huh. I wonder what's going on with the app.
when we went to borrow Amapal, the culprit had to have already made their way inside. But the airlock is the only location that isn't affected by the security system. There. The culprit had to be inside that decontamination device before committing the crime.
So that means, I mean, I guess that would mean like he's still the culprit. We don't actually know the gender. Could have jumped off of Amapal, and that's where the footprint is, and knocked it over so that he could stab the doctor. Okay, one more month, but maybe no
he was
more.
just hiding in there to avoid being spotted after the crime.
I was like, so generous.
So you think the culprit was in there before the crime too?
Yeah. The culprit was waiting for their chance. But
For how
we had
long?
no idea when we sent Amapal into the airlock.
And from there, Yuma, you guided Amapal to the doctor's lab. So the culprit entered the doctor's lab before then? How would that be possible?
That works.
Only
Oh, paper.
Amapal could get past security, right?
Yeah, that's the next big question.
Maybe the culprit used another Amapal unit.
No.
Oh.
The researcher mentioned there was only one functioning Amapal.
Which means the Amapal Yuma controlled was the only one that could get past security.
So the culprit must have taken advantage of Master's Amapal to get into the doctor's lab.
I think he was the doctor guy who gave it to
Yeah,
us.
that's the only way. But how did they use it? There's no solving the doctor's murder until we figure that out.
Well, I have an idea. Will you hear me out?
Yes.
What is it?
How about giving up? I'm getting tired.
Vivia.
Nope,
We're almost
motion
done.
denied.
Ah! Yeah, Crow's a bro.
Another fork in the road?
Oh boy.
Such a complicated mystery labyrinth.
Oh! He's like also says, I want a hot superhero wife. It also loves Kryptonian women. I don't know what Kryptonian women look like outside of Kent. Clark Kent, to be exact. Supergirl? Oh.
Beyond each problem lies the truth. We're definitely getting closer to the heart of this mystery.
Maybe it's just because I saw the one from Young Justice. I'm kind of conflicted on her. Out of all the other girls, I think she's probably one of the better ones. But it's kind of a low bar. Technically the same person, to be honest. Oh. Okay, let's see. How did the culprit use Amapal? As a weapon, as a shield? Neither. Oh wait, would it be a shield? Because if he was planning on using us as a, you know, corpse decay, fuck, decoy, he would have probably thrown the acid at Amapal, right? So therefore, he would have been able to get the culprit. If we're going by that logic. And death by snoo, yes. Let's see if I'm right.
Huh? What do you mean, use Amapal as a shield?
The acid.
Amapal is supposed to be sturdy enough to withstand an elephant stepping on it, right? The culprit may have used Amapal as a shield against the security system.
So, the culprit followed behind Amapal to avoid the toxic gas and explosions?
Yes.
I get it! You're so smart, Master!
Really? I don't think so.
Excuse you? You said I was
Hey,
smart last time.
Master just showed off how smart and logical he is.
Oh my god! When the game does this, it's so fucking funny. But, unless Amapel was the one who killed the doctor, I would assume that as well if it wasn't for the fact that, there's a footprint on Amapel's head. Like it was used as, you know, a shield, and they left over him as like a platform. And also because Amapel was on the floor, knocked over.
Master wasn't smart after all!
Was I wrong?
Come on, take it from the top!
I mean, he is running. He's kind of Naruto running, isn't he? Oh no, not one of these. Oh fuck. The toxic gas can be bypassed by Amapel. Yes!
It's gonna crush
I pressed the wrong thing! A. For yes.
It's gonna crush
Oh my god.
us.
Wait, which one is yes? No. Wait, cannot bypass it? Or no,
Yeah.
oh my god.
Even if Amapel itself is fine, it wouldn't be able to protect the culprit from the toxic gas.
Oh, okay, I see what the question was. Okay, I misunderstood because the timer freaked me out. Look at him go! Oh my god, this angle of him running is really funny. Also, he's it's moving. It's kind of like how you want to run on sand, by the way. Not the arms, but the legs. Like, you want to be on your tippy toes. That way you are pushing your weight off the sand, so you can run really fast. And not let yourself get digging into it. Fun fact! Hello again. Okay, high voltage shocks can be bypassed. Okay, so... Okay, I understand the questions now.
Even though Amapel is sturdy, it couldn't withstand the high voltage shock from the panel chamber.
Yeah. So... Not a shield then.
Which means it'd be impossible to use Amapel to protect yourself.
Well, I wasn't thinking in the case of like him getting past the other things. I was thinking of the fact that he wouldn't get thrown acid on him because the robot's in the way.
Sorry, keep jumping the gun. God damn it. He can't... why can't superheroes exist in real life? I know, right?
You're only realizing this now. At this rate, you'll be a grandpa before you stop being a rookie.
That implies I actually have kids.
Perhaps you will improve in the next life.
I'm trying my best in this life.
I'm sorry, that line delivery was beautiful. I feel that, Yuma. Superheroes wouldn't want to step on you, Zach. I mean, depends on the hero. Okay, so... Fuck. How would the culprit use? You think a weapon? Because we didn't see any blood in Amapal. Yeah, maybe neither. Fuck. Because my first thought was weapon at the very beginning. But now I'm just like, I don't know now. Let's try neither. What kind of shenanigans are we gonna be up to now? Properly.
Do you think neither is really the right answer?
I have no fucking clue. Then again, how could Amapal stab him that high on his back? Oh yeah, wasn't he pretty low? I mean, he was pretty big, but...
Given the process of elimination, that must be it. Amapal's hands aren't designed to hold anything, so it couldn't use the knife to murder the doctor.
Haha!
Which means Amapal wasn't the murder weapon,
Yeah, because there was no blood on him, too.
and the culprit couldn't have used it as a shield.
Then again, wait. How could Amapal... yes, I'm behind back. I tease them via putting myself in danger to get her attention a lot.
It can't neutralize the toxic gas, and the high voltage shock will destroy it.
So then, how did the culprit use Amapal?
Well, I would think like the shield part would have worked if it was the fact that he waited, or she, for the deactivation to commence, and then you can go forward, you know? But whatever.
I think we'll find out if we continue down this path.
Or not.
Huh? That was the wrong answer? Come on, Master!
I love how every single one has a freaking dialogue for it, though. And I fell. Wait, this is a different location.
Ow!
My head and back.
Huh?
Knees and toes.
Where?
We've been here before. It looks like we've been brought back.
Still it was, wait.
But the door we opened earlier is closed again. Why's that?
Yeah, I wonder why.
So much blood. Where was the culprit before the crime?
Huh? Even the question is the same. Does that mean we gotta do it all over again?
Well, the logic is still sound. There's no other hiding spot for the culprit besides the airlock.
So you want to choose the same answer and keep going?
The question changed?
If you do, you'll just repeat the whole process again.
Yeah.
We'll just be brought back here if we can't figure out how did the culprit use Amapal. And I refuse to walk any more than I have to.
He's so cute.
Hey, don't sit down!
What should I do?
Stand up! Stand up right now!
He was laying, or not laying down, but he was sitting down like Ruto from Ocarina of Time. But he's too big, I cannot carry him. I am not Link. Change perspective, Yuma.
Stop it. Leave me alone.
If you want me to leave you alone, then help my useless master out!
This is basically how Blues and Mocha hang out.
Fine. Just one. We're back at... Where was the culprit before the crime? Because you're stuck at... How did the culprit use Amapal? With that in mind, these two questions are connected.
Connected? Both the culprit's location and how Amapal was used?
Oh, duh.
Help him out more! More!
The culprit was hiding in the airlock, where you also left the robot, right? At that moment, only the culprit and Amapal were there. So maybe the culprit did something.
The culprit did something to Amapal?
He still wiggled a little bit after she let him go.
Clues are always there, right under your nose. It's a detective's job to notice them. Did you notice anything strange back then? Any tiny detail? Try to remember.
I mean, the only thing I can really think of is a footprint.
Something strange. Hey! Now that you mention it, back then...
Bloop.
Oh, hey, the screen lit up. So this is what Amapal sees. It's like the cockpit of a mecha.
Whoa, what was that?
Did it break already? I thought it was state of the art.
No, it's alright. It's stabilized. There was a moment when the camera stopped functioning while I was controlling Amapal. It returned to normal pretty quick, but maybe...
See? I told you it was right under your nose. You don't need any additional help from me, right?
No, we do.
That was a clue to help solve this mystery?
What hero or heroine would you want to marry? Me, it's Barbara Gordon. Gordon. I mean, technically speaking, the first one that always comes to mind is Dick Grayson. I really like him. Dick Grayson? You don't know who that is? It's the first Robin.
Yeah, Nightwing.
Sorry, I know him by his, like, real name. Though, he's always the one I think of, because he's such a jovial person who also wants to do, you know, good things. So, he seems like he would be a fun dude to hang out with. Yeah, I mean... what is Barbara Gordon's, like, actual... She has, like, 2 different forms, does she not? She has a Batgirl and then the other one. When she's in the wheelchair. Oracle, yeah. Yeah, she has both names. So, when she was still active in the Force, she was Batgirl. But then, depending on the continuity, if she ends up, you know, paralyzed, she becomes Oracle. Basically, highly on computers and, like, spyware and stuff like that. Were you both into bad people? Because they're the best family, dude! I love the Bat family, they're the best. Also, what did you send me? Oh. Thank you for that. She got shot in the spine by Joker.
Actually, everything in this world is a key to solving mysteries. You just haven't noticed them. Perhaps there is more you're overlooking. Was there anything else unusual?
I don't know. A lot, really.
Something unusual. Something I missed.
I'm trying to think of, like, is there any other superhero or heroine? I mean, technically, I don't know if I would want to, though. I really did like Raven from Teen Titans. But I don't know if I would want to marry her. You know? I don't care if a lady can walk or not. I love her personality. I will say, though, Barbara Gordon is actually the worst. Not the worst. But her personality can get really grating in Young Justice. She's that, I'm
a perfect girl because I'm a perfect girl, and if you say anything else, I'm gonna fucking beat you up.
It's like, oh my god. You know? But in, like, other continuities, she's so much better! I don't know why they, like, limited her to being cool, badass girl without being cool, badass girl. It's weird. Like, Artemis is so well better written. But she ends up with Wally, and I'm just like, what the fuck? I think she would have been better with Aqualad. Calder. No love for Amazonian goddesses? Not really. I've never been into Wonder Woman. Not against her, though. I can understand, like, why people ship her with Batman, though. 100% understand it from Justice League.
Anything else? It's not like Amapal's camera showed the culprit.
Wait, that's it!
I also like, you know, Bruce with Superman, but you know what? I can go both ways.
Huh?
Now that I think about it, wasn't that strange?
Wait, what was?
The culprit must have gotten ahead of Amapal, but why didn't they ever show up on the camera?
Yeah, that's what I was wondering.
If the culprit went past Amapal to enter the doctor's lab, they would have been spotted for sure.
I don't really like any superheroes, I don't think. So you don't like... Excuse me. You don't like Wonder Woman? What do you think of Superman? A lot of zeros. I'm not a big fan of Superman. He's kind of like, Captain America for me. And, so I will say, like, the Marvel movies made Captain America a lot more likable in the first couple films, but, I've seen the original movies of Captain America, and he's an asshole. I'm sorry. He's just so, And I always, like, feel like, I don't know, Captain America and Superman are kind of on the same level, except for Superman's supposed to be nicer. But at the same time, depending on, like, the continuity that you're watching him in, he can be either a nice guy or kind of a weird, manipulative, selfish guy. It's like, I don't know. It's weird. Injustice Superman is a mess. You know. Wait, is it, Injustice Batman just like Owlman or something?
Now that you mention it...
But nobody showed up on camera. How did the culprit manage to pull that off? How can you move from the airlock to the doctor's lab without appearing even once on Amapal's camera?
Hey, aren't you just adding another mystery?
No. All the pieces are here.
Well, give them to me.
Huh?
Yuma, the mysteries you face now can be solved with a single answer.
What?
A single answer?
Yes or no?
Sheesh. I talk too much.
No, talk more.
Oh, one mystery after another!
There's somebody! No, in Injustice Universe, Joker made Superman kill his wife and unborn child with fear toxin. Oh! Okay. I didn't even know he had a child at one point. Did he marry, what's-her-face? Lois Lane? I think most of the continuities he ends up marrying her. Maybe. I don't know. Oh, saw Lois as Doomsday and yes,
What did you do now? It's a Pandora's box of mysteries!
Let's stay calm and think about it. There's plenty of time.
Okay, no, there's not.
Or not. I'll keep reading while you wrap things up.
Alright, you sit over there, have fun.
Remember what he said, Master. All it takes is one answer to solve these mysteries.
There's a full version of the image you sent. Oh my god. Crow. You're distracting me.
Use those weak brain cells of yours and think!
You're not weak, I'm trying.
Culprit's location.
Excuse me. Where was the culprit before the crime?
Amapal's usage.
How did the culprit use Amapal?
Its malfunction.
What caused Amapal's malfunction in the airlock?
Why didn't the culprit appear on camera? all this can be solved with just one answer?
I mean, my thought process is the guy who gave it to us. But how would that work? Was he not in the room? But Amapao can't use knife. Was he inside the robot? Was it really like a mecha? But that wouldn't make any sense because he gave it to us and walked away. And we already had the robot, right? Unless the hitman was in the robot. Inside. Inside! I was wrong! Give it to us and we'll walk away. Okay. Okay, not inside, not on... But... Okay, not behind. Why would it be on top of the head? Would we not see? Oh, actually, no. If he jumped down onto it, then technically speaking, transportation? Culprit jumped on it? They were on the head.
I got it!
But then wait, what about the
culprit rode on Amapel's head, using it as a method of transportation.
but the poison and stuff. Is it not a thing? But the gas masks, didn't they say like the gas masks don't actually help? It goes into your pores or whatever. I'm confused. Unless they have like special gear.
With every open door, it will be harder for you to turn back. Are you sure you want to keep going?
Chinese or star? We will find out in the next episode of Dragon Ball Z. Aries.
Absolutely! I will find the truth no matter what. This is for the Nocturnal Detective Agency.
Don't look at me like that. Yeah, good Scorpio.
Hey, you said the culprit rode on top of Amapel. What did you mean by that?
I'll be gay with him.
Literally what I said. The culprit rode Amapel and used it to get through.
What was her name? Or actually, it's the one we don't even know the gender of. I keep saying she. But, oh god, what was their name? The really tall one, the blonde. Who punches things.
After we left Amapel in the airlock, the culprit came out of the decontamination device.
Hello.
Then they jumped on Amapel's head. The disruption in the footage was from the impact.
But the poison.
That's insane.
Is it? I think it's fairly reasonable. Amapel can withstand up to 100 kilograms of weight.
Yeah, Halara.
So, someone riding on it shouldn't affect its functionality.
Yeah, Vivia and Halara are my two favorites. I would definitely date both of them.
The shoe print on Amapel's head wasn't caused by someone kicking it. It was left there from the culprit hopping on and off.
Don't we just like tall people? What the fuck?
After that, the culprit simply rode on it as it moved toward the doctor's lab.
Ugh, no, not the Disney girl.
By doing so, the culprit was able to evade the camera and remain hidden as they made their way through the lab.
You're right. If it's true, it does solve all of the previous mysteries. Imagining the culprit riding on a robot makes me laugh.
Don't laugh too soon.
But Yuma, have you not realized it?
What?
You're still missing something. One major mystery remains.
About the toxins or the why?
What's with that huge sigh?
The greatest mystery of this case should appear soon. Just the thought of it gets me feeling down.
Yakou?
This case's greatest mystery?
Oh, goodbye. Let's see. Aries and Rock Aries are your birth Beyblades. And Crows are Scorpio
This is
and
the panel chamber.
Rock Scorpio as his birth Beyblades. It's funny because I'm pretty sure the element I'm supposed to have is, I say the silent request. I think, was it fire or wood? I think it was fire. Both Beyblades are defensive type Beyblades. I mean, yeah, that makes sense.
That means the doctor's lab is just beyond it. If we can get through here, we'll reach the goal, yeah?
Hopefully. That you're Russian. Where did the culprit get off Amapal?
Is this the greatest mystery you mentioned?
Not exactly what I was envisioning.
Well, this is the mystery to be solved, so let's clear it out.
I should also mention it
It's
makes
me.
sense for Aries. Because they have ram horns and like wool and stuff like that, so they're very defensive there. Not sure about Scorpion. I mean, I guess Scorpios, like, they have the harder shell. When would it have been possible for them to get into the room ahead of us? A pinch? God, why is that angle so funny looking? They're squatting! Okay, when did the culprit get off of it? While opening the door... Before opening the door... When going through the door... Didn't Amapel fall over during the door opening? It's been so long, I don't remember. Mine are Virgo Earth and Virgo and Poison Virgo. Nice. So I would think it'd be this point, because we opened the door and then it fell over. If I remember right. God, I really should have watched that video again.
The culprit murdered the doctor before Amapel entered the room. Which means the culprit had to have gotten ahead of Amapel at some point. It was when the door first opened. At that moment, the culprit snuck into the doctor's room.
They jump over the door.
Yeah, when the doors were slowly opening, just like this. That's when the culprit took their chance.
And then it fell over.
The moment there was enough space for a person to slip through, the culprit hopped off and went inside.
Like this?
Ah, stop pulling me. Oh no, not another one. I'm not ready.
We still haven't reached the goal. I thought we could get into the doc's lab now.
Is this a joke to you? Your deduction is full of holes. If this is a joke, it's not very funny.
Ha 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 ha.
Master, you know what to do.
No.
Of course.
I'll take your garbage deduction and toss it in the trash.
I mean, that's where the garbage goes.
I am the saint of Kanai Ward, protecting it from filth like you!
Okay, here we go again. Why did I keep being pooped?
The culprit
Hold on, I want to see what we got here. Fubuki's Forte. Fubuki's Forte can turn back time. It was used while controlling Abapal. Oh yeah, we did use her ability for that. Ghost form traits as hearts from Viviette. There are several limitations. There's a tiny event in the it's not big enough for a person to be in. Amapal is sturdy and has many features. The ends of its arms are balls, ball shaped for safety. While extending or retracting its arm, the controls of the camera and body do not function. Okay. So, I probably should like listen to what he actually says. Decide like which one do I do? Get hung from the vents. You think? Shut the fuck up, Yomi. What's funny is that Cloud has stayed in the fox room for this long. To be fair, I tend to do that a lot. Speaking of which, I should probably turn back. You're welcome. Alright, and let's see. Not looking up the... It's fixed. Alright. It doesn't look like you can really hang from them, though. I have to be.
Off Amapal as the door opened. Then slip through the gap in the door.
Maybe. Oh, fuck.
That's impossible, even for Fink the Slaughter Artist!
Oh, stop it! You tricky son of a bitch!
Huh?
There's much evidence for about the Fink the Slaughter Artist, or wait, or is it any of the capable of?
Yeah.
True, which means they can't refute this statement. I didn't try to hit it. I'm sorry. Okay.
The culprit hopped off Amapal as the door opened.
Yes.
Then slipped through the gap in the door. That's impossible, even for Fink the Slaughter Artist!
Oh, Fink the... I didn't really say I was...
about it. If Amapal's line of sight changed just a bit...
There we go.
Flash through this mystery.
I had a feeling it was about Amapal's camera. Well,
Amapal is designed so that when its hand is stretched out, it won't execute any other inputs. That's why when it was pressing the button for the door, the culprit didn't show up on the camera.
Because we couldn't move.
You little maggots. Don't get so full of yourselves.
I will. Do what I want.
You're not getting out of here alive.
Woo! We're that much closer to the end. I can't be full of myself, I'm still
So Amapal couldn't move while the door was opening. That's when the culprit took their chance.
Do you have any potatoes?
Since the door opens outward, it's possible to take advantage of the blind spot it creates. That's how the culprit managed to stay outside the camera's view as they entered the doctor's room.
So it's an elaborate murder that took advantage of Amapal's design, and even the direction the door opens. Whoever planned this must have really wanted the doctor dead.
Yes, but I have to peel them? Oh, you don't like the skin on potatoes? I love the skin on potatoes.
I guess you can call it an obsession.
Yes.
How scary. Just like this passageway.
Oh.
Where will it take us? Perhaps a suite with the culprit's obsession on full display? A room of nightmares?
You talking about Persona 4?
Knock it off with the weird soliloquies. Let's go.
You're really going?
Yeah.
Huh?
What's with this thing?
And really knew how Emma Powell worked as well. Ooh. There's also Torch Ares. That's probably more me. If we're going by, like, the element I'm supposed to represent, I guess. Is apparently fire.
Hey, Yuma.
Fiery passion burns in my soul. But I don't want to burn.
When the culprit entered the doctor's room while the door was open...
It's also defense. Yeah. Yeah. I'm also dragon by the Chinese sign.
Huh? Yeah?
Yeah.
At the time, the doctor was in the room, right?
Wait, water makes the Scorpio thirsty? Oh.
If the door opened and an intruder entered, how could the doctor not have noticed?
Yeah, because didn't they mention before that they were going to use the acid on the person?
So what if he did notice? It's not a big deal.
The acid!
Yes, it is.
Scorpio are water element. So why would you would make yourself thirsty?
If he had noticed an intruder, the doctor would have turned to face him.
Is it bad that whenever I think Scorpio, I think of that one Digimon? You know the one.
Which means he wouldn't have been stabbed in the back.
Oh yeah, why would he be... Wait. When people want other people, what do we call that? Depends.
That piece of trash is right. Your logic is flawed.
Pieces of trash. Oh, so there's Divine Chimera, a balanced Beyblade. Ooh, chimeras are cool. It's called being thirsty. I mean, it depends. Because, like, you don't always have to be thirsty when you like somebody. You can be just, like, you really admire them.
Hey, what are you, on the Phantom side now?
No.
Listen to my incredible words of wisdom.
Okay.
Your crappy deduction is worth less than shit! Everything you do is a fucking mistake!
Great words of wisdom. Put that on your, like, inspiration calendar to look at with, thank you for that, Yummy. It's beautiful. Scorpios are known for being thirsty, apparently? I mean, they are desert bugs, are they not? Basically, desert shrimps. Its combo is triple roller, 145 flat ball. Are we doing this again? Oh my god. Sexually thirsty, I mean. But scorpions? She found a scorpion the other day. They're tiny.
Damn it!
What am I doing? Oh shit. It's one of these.
Your deduction is inconsistent!
I'm sorry.
It's full of inconsistencies!
Okay.
By your logic, even if the doctor could be stabbed,
Uh-huh.
it wouldn't be from behind!
Fuck. I should have dodged.
That's all impossible!
What do you mean not from behind? It happened.
Master!
There should be a contradiction somewhere. You've gotta find and repel it.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll try.
Damn it! Your deduction is inconsistent! It's full of inconsistencies! By your logic, even if the doctor could be stabbed, it wouldn't be from behind!
What do you mean?
Hold up!
Dumbass. Oh, Scorpios, not Scorpions.
Culprit did stab the doctor in the back. That's how the body was discovered!
Yeah, dumbass.
That's why I'm saying your deduction is inconsistent. By your logic, the doctor couldn't have been murdered in that way!
Okay, then how did he get murdered in that way when he was murdered that way? Oh fuck. Not again. Oh no, not again!
The culprit quick.
Hold on, I gotta look at the notes. Okay, a notebook found on the doctor's desk. It has diagrams of a person being splashed with, acid. Stored food. Their cans being, canned food and water inside the lab. However, not much of either remains. There have been hearing issues. Wait, he can't hear! He wouldn't be able to hear the door open. Right? The knife with the letter F inscribed on it. This appears to be the murder weapon used by Dr. Or on Doctor, not by him. The same knife was found next to Chief Yakou. Okay, so I'm assuming because he cannot hear, he would not have known to turn around and be like, oh my god, the door opened. But like, how would he didn't even know they were coming then. Right? So he wouldn't have been able to like spring a trap on us. But he also like did the little oh no, who are you? Fake out. Oh my god, am I overthinking this now? Holy shit. Oh, you know, let's just go for it for now. I didn't mean to click on that, I'm sorry.
We entered the lab.
Oop.
But the doctor was in the room at the time, right?
Yeah.
There's no way he missed an intruder.
Ow. Stop!
Running is noisy.
Can't hear! Fuck, that's not the one.
Say,
Stay hydrated, alright. I have Metro L Drago. Or at least a variation of it? What color? Oh, you own one of them. Okay, I see. The intruder would have needed to kill the doctor quickly, so wouldn't they have been running? And if they were, footsteps would have been loud, but according to that solution key... Yeah, the doctor was hard of hearing. The volume of the intruder's footsteps wouldn't have made a difference. So why
the
did that
culprit
not
quickly entered the lab. But the doctor was in the room at the time, right?
Yeah.
There's no way he missed an intruder. Running is noisy.
Nope. Wrong one.
So Wesker would have heard and turned to face the culprit.
I mean...
And his chest would have been stabbed, not his back.
He doesn't hear. Fuck! Why is it always the wrong one?
say,
See, blue, red, and white? I wonder if it's grayish color. I have to dig him out to be sure. Take a photo, put it on Discord. But never mind that. Wasn't the doctor deaf?
That's right.
Yes, even if the intruder made noise, the doctor wouldn't have noticed. I know!
The culprit quickly entered the lab. But the doctor was in the room at the time, right?
Yeah?
There's no way he missed an intruder. Running is noisy. So Wesker would have heard and turned to face the culprit.
Uh-huh.
And his chest would have been stabbed, not his back.
Uh-huh.
Unless you think the doctor was asleep.
Whoa, fuck.
Is there
Son
any
of a bitch.
trace of him being drugged?
That was a long shot. I'm sorry. I'm just throwing shit out here now. You didn't find any evidence of... Yeah, I know.
Like, all the other
right.
solution keys are not working.
Well,
The one
The
about
culprit
being deaf
quickly
is not
entered the
working.
lab. But the doctor was in the room at the time, right?
I'm so confused.
There's no way he missed an intruder. Running is noisy. So Wesker would have heard and turned to face the culprit. And his chest would have been stabbed, not his back.
Uh-huh.
Unless you think the doctor was asleep.
No.
Is there any trace of him being drugged?
No.
Even if he didn't look back from his desk,
Uh-huh.
he would have heard someone coming.
No! He's fucking deaf. That's the one I wanted. God, this is so Danganronpa. Like, you had to find that very specific one. The only gray Metro L...
Wait, the doctor had trouble hearing. That's why he didn't notice the intruder.
Drago is TGE, one with gold rubber.
Now you're spouting nonsense. Say whatever you want, it won't save you. There's a gaping hole in your logic. And there's no way you're gonna fill it at this rate.
You don't know that.
Because you, more than anyone else,
I meant the .TGE.
you're the one refusing to see the truth right before your eyes.
Whatever, bro.
What? I refuse to see the truth?